I thought it was beautiful before I recorded it. And I was just like, if this song doesn't make it, I quit, because I would just really know.
Yep.
Like something's wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'd be like, this isn't fair, like at all. I'm like, people want a hair balance, and now we're realizing that that's true because of how it's taking all these big jumps on the charts now. And I've been just hearing from people that it's just so refreshing to just hear some singing now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the video is filled with some pretty fabulous fashion, and a hottie too, I must say.
Aw, you think Steph Jones is a hottie?
Yes.
I like that. Yeah, I definitely wanted to make sure that, I like hot boys. So I was like, hey, whoever plays my boyfriend in the video has to be hot. And Steph and I were kind of already like buddies, and I was like, hey, do you want to do this? And she's like, of course.
So what was the favorite
really
part? What was the favorite part for you as far as the whole video process? I know it takes a lot to create a video.
Yeah.
What was the highlight?
It takes a very long time. My favorite parts, I always love going through the wardrobe and figuring out what you're going to wear and all that stuff with the stylist. But this video particularly, I really enjoyed because we really got a chance to do a lot of acting. Because a lot of the videos before was just like. It just wasn't as, I guess the songs weren't as emotional and real, so it wasn't really, we really had to give it. And Taj, the director, he was like, come on, I want you guys to be like trying to get an Oscar here. So he really had to, really like pull from deep inside and feel that emotion. And I really enjoyed that. Like I really enjoyed having to act like that. It was really good.
Yeah, and the passion, it shows through, definitely.
Yeah.
Now, I heard you're working with a legendary Diane Warren.
Yes.
Who else did you snag up for this album, if you can give us a hint or two?
Yeah, I mean, I got to work with so many great people so far. I've gotten to work with DJ Frankie, Sean Garrett, the Jackie Boys, Bruno Mars and the Sneezing Tens. Who else? I mean, Tony Canal from No Doubt, Jimmy Harry, like you said, Diane Warren, Rock City, and that's just like a handful of people, other than SRP, which I also did some songs with them as well. So
wow, so
it's just, and we're not finished yet. We're still going, but yeah, I mean, I've been in the studio with Mr. Hudson. Hopefully the song we did together makes it to the album too.
So exciting.
So it's like I've worked with a lot of people and recorded a lot of songs, and now I just have to see, what we're going to narrow it down to in the final stage.
Definitely. Now, you said you've had some experiences, already as an artist, including touring with New Kids and Akon and Beyonce. And now, you were quoted as saying that those 2 months that you were on tour with Beyonce were life-changing for you. Can you share what advice Beyonce gave you?
Oh my gosh. First of all, she really shocked me because I didn't expect any of this, because so many of my other friends are like, yeah, good luck actually meeting Beyonce. Because I guess I know that happens a lot. Sometimes the supporting act may not even necessarily come into contact with the headline. So it was actually one night after I got off, after her show was that she just called me into her room, and I'm like, what? Beyonce wants me? Are you serious right now? So I went to hang with her, and she was like, come on in, and she said, I just wanted to meet you in person and tell you how much I appreciate you being on the tour. And she said, first of all, people are calling us to confirm that you are on the show. So I want you to understand that no matter where you think you are right now in this game, there are people that are behind you, and they really love you, and they're coming here to see you. And they were telling me, like, we've never seen the arena packed this full before, by the supporting act. And so it was, her telling me all that stuff. She didn't have to tell me any of that. And then she said, I really enjoy listening to your voice when I'm backstage getting ready, and you're out there, and those people are crazy for you. And she's like, I see your videos on TV. You're so beautiful. And I was like, stop, you're Beyonce. Like, don't tell me stuff like this. I don't know how to, process it. And she was like, no, I really think that you're great, but you have to work, and you have to focus. And I just wanted to meet you in person and really tell you that. And then we hung out a couple times, you know, a few more times later during the course of the tour, and it was so much fun because, you know, we got to hang with Jay-Z, and oh my gosh, I met so many legendary people on that tour. It really changed, like, my whole perception of so many things. Like, while we were on that tour, I met everyone from Adele to George Michael to freaking Bono. Like, every night at her show, like, some legendary person shows up. I got to meet Sade. Like, she came up to my room, and she's like, I just saw you perform. You're amazing. Can we take pictures? I'm like, you're Sade. Like, you want to take pictures of me? So it was just a tour filled with, you know, when you get such positive feedback and encouragement from people that you look up to, that people that are legends, you know, it really changed my life. And knowing that these people actually, you know, it was probably the first time I really felt like embraced by other people in the industry, because it was very lonely coming, you know, even like during T-shirt and stuff. I didn't really have any friends in the industry, nothing like that. There wasn't really that sort of, hey, you're one of us.
Right.
I didn't really feel that until I went, you know, until I went on that tour. Like, I just felt so embraced by everyone that I came into contact with, and I really knew, okay, there's hope, and if someone like Beyonce believes in me, or Sade, then I really can do this. And I just watched her, like, her work ethic, her passion. She doesn't miss sound checks or rehearsals still. You know, she just works so hard. So I'm like, this is what I got to do to get to that level. Just watching her show every night, I was just like, she does this every night, and it's like the same intense. Like, it doesn't fizzle ever. She brings the same amount of like every time, and I was like, damn, I want to be like that.
Yep, exactly. That's awesome.
You know, so many different aspects of being out with her for like 2 months. I mean, it just really changed so many things for me.
Great. Now, do you have any advice out there for people that are trying to make it, or they have a certain dream that they're trying to reach?
I mean, just based on my own experience, all I can say, it doesn't matter if it's music, you know, whatever you're into. You really, the most important thing is to believe in you, and you have to, like, really go after your dreams, and don't take shortcuts. I mean, sometimes it seems like you're going nowhere really slow, but you have to believe that one day that, you know, that change is going to happen, or that defining moment. And I've had a few, you know, instances of that, and now I feel so happy because I've lived to hear my mom say, I'm so sorry I didn't support you earlier, because the worst thing to do is not support your children in something that they're passionate about. So, you know, as long as what your passion isn't something illegal, you really should just follow it. Take your time and be smart about it. Do the research, and, you know, so you know what you're really getting into as much as you can. Ask a lot of questions. Spend time in the environment of. But, you know, it takes time. But you can't give up. You know, you have to hang in there, even when, like, you're at the bottom. You just have to believe and keep climbing.
Right. That's great advice. Great advice. Well, Shont, I really appreciate talking to you. You are a true talent, and I cannot wait to hear your new album.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.